control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house, guys. I thought I would show you guys some of the stuff that I do in the house that has to do with gardening / homesteading, because I'm learning to be more self-sufficient every day. So when I started recording videos for this particular video, it was a lot. They went long and strong. So this is going to be the intro, and then I'm going to have like part 2s, part 3s, part 4s. So for today, I just want to show you guys a little bit about what I do in the kitchen. So I'm going to show you, first of all, 2 different ways that I grow sweet potatoes. So this is a type of sweet potato that we really liked at the store. I made some candy yams with it because they call yams sweet potato. They call sweet potatoes yams. I put this in here. It did not have any roots. As you can see now, it has roots. It did not have leaves. Now it has leaves. So this is a great way to start your sweet potato slips. Just stick it in some water. This is actually something that broke off another plant, and I'm just keeping him alive in here. But this is a sweet potato that we found in the ground at Mommy's house. And it was after we had already harvested. I didn't even know it was there. So we dug it up and stuck it in this water. And it's going to be a cute little house plant until we need to plant it again in the spring. I've also learned to dry my herbs. I have my trusty dehydrator here that I use to dry my herbs, and I also dry fruits with it. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the seasonings that I have dried. So the stevia that I have growing outside, this is dried stevia that we can use to sweeten teas and even in baking. This so happened to be in a basil container. This is my purple basil that I have growing outside that is dried that we can use for cooking. And this one I'm super proud of. I just finished it today. This is a combination of seasonings. So this is red bell peppers that I just got on sale. This is onion and garlic. It is oregano from my garden and thyme from my garden as well. So I'm actually about to cook with this right now. I got these little bottles at IKEA, and you get 4 for like $2.79 or so. And then this is a cleaner that I made. It has orange peels, vinegar, alcohol, and oregano from my garden. I put it in a glass bottle and I let it sit for like 2 weeks, and then I put it in here, and it's an all-purpose cleaner in the house. So I will be taking more time to show you guys blanching and freezing. I'm going to show you guys drying out some mangoes and probably drying out some herbs. And you guys also comment below and let me know what else you would like to see. Probably some ways that I incorporate my garden in my cooking. Thank you guys for watching. Welcome to my house. I will see you guys soon, and y'all be blessed. Peace. I wasn't planning on recording this. I'm actually just making breakfast, but I was like, okay, I'm working on a video showing more of what happens in the house and in the kitchen related to gardening. And one thing that I try to do is cook from my garden as often as I can. It just helps motivate me, and it helps keep us healthy. So these are actually onion greens, buncheon onion greens, from the little onions that my husband cooked with, and I planted them back in the garden bed. I just cut these off and they keep growing back. I have longevity spinach in here, and these are going to go in water. And then I have Okinawa spinach. Look at this Okinawa spinach, y'all. It's so freaking pretty. And it's really, really healthy for you. And then I have like one little garden chive, onion chive in here. So I'm making eggs, and I'm going to start by sauteing these. I'm going to cut the spinach up and add it to our eggs. Adds a lot of good flavor. The only thing I do when I pull things out of the garden is I just put water in here with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Kind of rub, you know, to clean them up a little bit and throw them in the food. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, so I got everything prepped now. And I just want to show you what I am going to do before I do it. So I found elephant garlic at Sprouts. Look how big this one clove is. And I just took this little side piece and this little side piece. And that's this. So I got it because I want to grow it because it makes huge, huge cloves. And that'll be a lot of good garlic. Also, I've never had elephant garlic. I just was like, ooh, that's big. And if I can grow it in my garden, it'll be great. So I just tasted like a little fresh piece, and it's garlicky, but not as strong as the smaller garlic. So I just want to tell y'all that. So I'm going to saute the garlic and my onion tops and onion chives just for a little bit in olive oil. And then I'm going to throw my eggies in there. If you're vegan, you can use not egg whites. They have something that's in a carton that you can use that's not eggs. Once the eggs get cooking a little bit, I'm going to throw my spinach in there. So that, because spinach cooks faster than everything else. So I want it to cook down a little bit, but I don't want it to be like disintegrate. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. Peace. I was hungry, y'all. I almost forgot to show you what it looked like afterwards. So here's my eggs with the spinach, and I just put a little toast with it. It's pretty good. Thanks for watching. Always be looking for ways to incorporate what you're growing in the garden into your meals. Peace. So I'm making black bean burgers, but real quick I wanted to show you guys. This is my compost. I don't even know what came in here. Oh, I think, croissants came in here. So this is upside down, but I love it for compost because I can just throw food scraps in it and cover it up, and it doesn't attract gnats or anything. And then also, this is what I showed you guys before. This is my kitchen scraps that I'm going to use to make veggie broth. Probably like next week I'm probably going to make a veggie soup or something. So when I cut up these spinach, I normally don't keep like the stem part. I throw that in there. When I cut the onions and like the little piece of the garlic off, I throw that in there. See? And then I'm going to make a broth out of that. I just wanted to give you a better look at it. And in my black bean burgers today, I'm not using too much from my garden, but I always try to incorporate something. So this is, again, the longevity spinach and Okinawa spinach. And then this is rosemary from my garden as well. So I just wanted to show you guys a closer look. Composting doesn't mean you have to have like a big old like special can or bucket or anything. I really love to recycle. It actually hurts my feelings to throw things that can be recycled away. This is a great way to keep it closed up. And then I just go, when I'm building a new garden bed, I'll throw it at the bottom of the garden bed, or I'll throw it in my compost outside. And then this is going to go in the freezer until I'm ready for it, and I'm going to use it to make veggie broth, and then I'm going to throw it in the compost. So I got 3 uses out of everything in here. I cooked, and then I used these as the scraps, make veggie broth, throw it in the compost. Boom. Also this morning I'm making tea, and while I was doing it I was like, I should show you guys this because I plan to grow almost everything that is in this tea, and this is all herbs that I get from the farmer's market. I should have probably shown you while I was doing it, but this is mullein. There's elderberry. At the bottom is soursop leaves. This is they call it Jamaican roselle or hibiscus. I've got dandelion root in there. So I am about to order seeds for the mullein. I have an elderberry tree right now. I have a soursop tree. I think cinnamon is just the bark of a tree. I'm not planning on getting that one. It's pretty cheap. I can keep getting it from the farmer's market. But also I have seeds for dandelion. So some of this stuff I'll be starting to grow in the spring and drying it myself. So I'm just going to fill this up with water and let it simmer for a while, and then I strain it out. I also have some little tea bags. I have these little tea bags. I got them from Amazon. So if I just want to make a cup for me, I will just stick the herbs that I want in the tea bag and stick it in some hot water in a cup. And I mentioned yesterday that I need to organize these better. So I am gonna wash out these empty peanut containers. These are from HEB. They sell big old peanut containers, and they're empty now. So I'm gonna wash these out, make sure they're nice and dry, and I'm gonna use them to put probably my hibiscus and soursop leaves or mullein, but that'll help me keep this basket a little more organized. And as I keep getting containers like these or glass ones, I will just store my stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys this tea is gonna be delicious. Peace. Okay, family, tea is done. I could let it go longer, but I want some to drink for breakfast. So I just sit this strainer on top and pour it in. It's still nice and hot, and I can use these again if I want to. I probably will use them again, add a few more herbs, but just not as many. I put some honey in the cup, and I'm just gonna pour myself some tea. And the rest of it I'm gonna let sit for a little longer, and then I'm gonna put it in one of our glass jars that we saved. So there's my morning cup of tea. It's gonna be so good. I'm also gonna add black seed oil to the bottle. Top wasn't on there good. Black seed oil is really, really good for you. And y'all know I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing what I do for me and my family. So do your own research. But black seed oil is really, really good for you. And so I'm going to put this in the bottle. I'll put some honey in the bottle, and then I'll pour the rest of this in the bottle. And people can drink it throughout the day. I'm going to enjoy this. Peace. What you doing, Mama?
Picking spinach.
Picking spinach?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make some eggs with our spinach.
Big one.
That's a big one. That's gonna be good in our eggs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome. I'm finding big ones and then picking the big ones.
Yeah. They're gonna be so good.
They are. I'm gonna pick your babies. Wife's in here. I'm
Okay.
poking its face.
Say peace.
Peace.